Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Soon. Here I am. Hello. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to Prayer for Peace. I'm Alba Morales from Annapolis, Maryland, and here we are in our weekly appointment. We invite all of you to close your eyes, to breathe, and to feel the loving presence of our Father, Mother, God. And we ask you, divine intelligence, our Creator, to guide us and inspire us during this moment of prayer for peace. And also we ask you that the benefits of this prayer extend not only to ourselves, our family members and friends, but to all our brothers and sisters in need of a moment of peace, of balance, of serenity. May your love be with us today and always, and so be it. Dear friends, we are reading the book Happy Life, and today is chapter 109. And it's a very interesting chapter, as usual, with Joanna de Angelis. It's talking about something that maybe is so common in our lives that we don't realize or we are aware of it. And today's chapter, we believe, is directed or communicated to all of us who live with other people at home, right? With families or with roommates or you name it. But when we share the day-to-day life, there is a lot of challenges there. So Joanna is talking about one of them. Don't vent your anger to those around you on account of your frustrations and complexes. Those around you. They suffer enough already without having to deal with your load of bitterness and problems. Everybody, as the common saying goes, everybody is dealing with a situation what we don't see or perceive immediately. So why we are going to put on them all this load of negative energy? Joanna says, trade places with them, and you will see how much you will appreciate a little kindness and compassion to mitigate your humiliation and suffering. It's just a little bit of kindness. It's a little bit of also of charity towards others and towards ourselves. Because when we throw, right, all this anger through words, through actions, put it there on people like throwing a ball towards a wall, eventually it will come back to us. Because we know this is the law of action and reaction. Everything that we put out to the universe, or we put out in the ambience, it will come back to us later or sooner. And we are not saying that these people that we are loading with our bitterness and with our anger situations, they are the ones who are going to give us back something. No, it's not that way. Sometimes it comes through different channels. So just thinking, if I would like to be the receptor, the person who receives the frustration, the anger, and the bitterness of others, and this is happening in a day-to-day basis, if I put myself in that position, we will be asking for a moment of rest, to breathe. And we're not saying that we're not going to listen to our family or to loved ones or friends when they are in those moments of need. What we are saying is when we are in that position, we need to think about them and how much we are going to pour out to them as they are carrying their own suffering load. We can share our problems, we can discuss about them in a different tone of voice, but not this visceral reaction. They are your needy brothers and sisters, those who are around us. They're very close, the very people that are close to us. Should they be scornful and rude, teach them with silence and benevolence. And these hit us very hard because human reaction when someone is rude, right? The first reaction that we feel in our stomach is to respond in the same level, in the same way. So someone scream, I scream at this person, right? Someone yell, I yell at the person. But Joanna is saying, hey, they are brothers and sisters in need. So you be quiet and you be benevolent towards them, like Jesus. Obviously, Jesus is our role model, and we are aspiring to get to that level in a couple of more of reincarnations. But there are some other examples in which people were rude, scornful, disrespectful. We're talking about Mother Teresa, we're talking about Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, St. Francis of Assisi, human beings like you and me that came to planet Earth. Yes, definitely they learned how to do this in previous reincarnations, but they practice in the reincarnation, the last one, and they taught us. So do we want, when we put ourselves in other people's shoes, do we want others to reply to ourselves with kindness and benevolence? Definitely. And these people, these needed brothers and sisters, they are unacquainted with good manners. So they need your example. And this is true also for our companions in the spirit world. Joanna de Angelis, in the same book, Happy Life, she says, you are a role model for someone. And we say, no, me? I'm trying to do my best every day. I'm not perfect. I haven't mastered this or that. I'm very impatient. I don't have a lot of kindness or tolerance, etc. However, we are in a level, we already achieved certain things, we already learned certain things, and there are the brothers and sisters that are in a lower class, if we talk about school. Like we are in third grade, they are in first grade or kindergarten. So therefore, they are looking at us as an example. So even when we think we are by ourselves and that we do say as we please, we need to keep in mind that we are not alone and there is always a spiritual company, and it's up to our actions, words, and thoughts to attract the spiritual company that we want. But yes, there are spirits that are observing us and learning from us. That's also what Joanna de Angelis says in Happy Life. Dear friends, the invitation for today is to be charitable towards others when we are having our moments of frustrations. She's not saying avoid being angry. She's saying when you are angry, meaning we are still feeling all these emotions and we are learning how to deal with them. So I feel angry. It's better to give a step back, breathe, calm down, and then talk with people. But don't yell at them, right? We invite you one more time to close your eyes. And we are all together in one heart, all united by the love of God. We are saying, benevolent Master Jesus, our dear friend, our role model, we are so very grateful for your presence among us at this very moment in prayer for peace. We thank you for the learning that we have today, and we thank you for the inspiration and for the serenity of these moments. But we are here to ask, dear friend Jesus, to ask for peace. As we move in these turmoil and turbulent moments, we ask you, give us your peace. Help us to be a peacemakers. Help us to build inner peace so we can share this with others, so we can create an environment in our homes, workplaces, and communities that whenever we go, people will feel that we are giving them the gift of peace, serenity, calmness, the gift of thinking there is time. We don't need to rush because God is giving us enough time to accomplish every single task during the day. We ask you, Master Jesus, to strengthen us morally speaking, so we can stand in front of the many challenges that all of us need to go through in a daily basis, especially nowadays, not only in our local places, but we are talking about the landscape, the political, social, political landscape of the United States of America. And we pray for peace. We pray that the peaceful manifestations of opinion be respected and honored. We pray that all our brothers and sisters that have been dishonored, that have been mistreated during these last days, they feel your compassion and your love, and they feel the strength of your love, and they don't feel alone, and they feel embraced by you and the good mentors, the guardian angels. We pray for peace in this country, peace in the minds that are out of balance, peace in the hearts that are hateful and cold and sinister, peace for them too. We pray for peace for all of those who have the power, the desire, and the tools to continue building a different country, a country of understanding and respect, diversity, and inclusion. And as well, we extend the prayer to all different countries in our planet, as this is not a unique situation, it's all the planet shaking and moving and destroying all of those things that are not useful anymore, because we are moving to a planet of regeneration, a planet in which love will prevails upon the ignorance of hatred. We pray, Jesus, hold our hands in our everyday lives, hold our hearts, and give us your peace today and always, and so be it. Dear friends, we invite you, we are included too, to this weekend to observe and watch our reactions. And if we see we are reacting and giving this bitter load to other people, we step back and we reflect, we calm down, and we continue. We wish you a peaceful weekend.